What a cocky feral showing off for the boys. The slut. Here you can see a feral druid with his master hunter against a fire mage and his best buddy, the hunter. A flare has been dropped onto the ground. The feral druid is going to cautiously approach the mage, and he's going to open, trying to deal some amazing damage while the hunter goes in to a cyclone. He really fucks up on his maim, and he gets CS'd on it, although there was quite nice damage. The block is forced by the hunter, but the feral is forced to run away because his prey was tougher than he thought. But he tries to get straight back onto the mage. He manages to stop the mage from casting polymorph, which seemed to have given the time for his master hunter to destroy the enemy hunter. He is now just going to top himself up with HP and allow the hunter to finish the game for him. What a fantastic way to end it. It looks like once again we have the feral with his master hunter. There is the warrior on the enemy team and a holy paladin. One can only assume that the warrior is a condemning vampire and needs to be destroyed as early as possible. So it looks like they're going for the classic setup of the Kyrian Covenant ability with the marksman hunter. The warrior's already used spell reflect. The feral opens onto the warrior and gets out a nice bit of damage. Avatar has been popped by the warrior. A bash forces the bubble from the paladin, and the feral makes his defensive heals and his clone to try and save his master. The turtle now fades. There is a trap onto the warrior, but it obviously gets dispelled. Blind onto the feral, and at the moment he's looking a little bit lost in his own domain, the wild. However, he's going to hopefully top up or get decent HP on his master. And now he's chasing the paladin. He gets a full maim with the convoke. He didn't realize that the paladin was able to bob. Now as we see here, the warrior has taken a lot of damage, but again it seems he is forced to heal his master, so they will not get a kill at this moment. The holy paladin is casting big heal. He maybe should have gone to bash on that big heal, but it's okay. Hunter gets incredibly low, Hodge goes on to the feral and he's worried for his master. However, it seems as though he's going to recover for now, in what is a very disgusting and tricky matchup for this team. There is a bash onto the paladin, followed by a clone, onto the warrior. And now it looks like he's going to go onto the warrior now and see what he can do damage-wise. There's a half DR maim. But, oh great Scott, some big damage right there onto the warrior. There's some very, very nice damage indeed. But it looks like his hunter is taking quite a full-blown attack from the warrior. The warrior is low. He should maybe go for the kill. Try and get the kill. His hunter is low. The warrior is low. Both of them are very low. Clone onto the warrior. Can he get a clone onto the paladin though? Doesn't look so he is. He's going to try and heal his hunter, but the hunter will die. Fatal mistakes were made on the battlefield today, which resulted in an unfortunate loss. Here we can see they are facing up against a restoration druid and an assassination rogue. A very formidable opponent for this team. The druid does indeed leave stealth early, I guess hoping they'll open. When they do not open, he restuffs. The hunter, however, did not place a hunter's mark, so he will not be able to attack him. Again, he comes out of stealth once again, in bear form, awaiting the attack. It does not come, so he re-enters stealth one more fucking time. Back out in bear form again, finally the hunter's mark is placed, and they could begin their assault on this enemy team, these formidable opponents. But again, they have not yet. Why, you may ask? The only people that will know are them. The rogue opens a trap onto the rogue, so the feral decides to open onto the druid. The druid takes a lot of damage, and that means he's bark-skinned, he's also iron-barked, and he's going to be okay for now. He also used thorns. That's a lot of defensives from the druid, which is possibly a mistake. But again, they are still formidable opponents. A cyclone gets kicked. War stomp on his cyclone. It's a cyclone fiesta. A bash into a full clone. This is what this team want. But a bomb means that he can't get to his hunter, and he takes an awful lot of damage, but they are able to successfully recover this time. Onto the druid here, there's a maim. Very DR'd. You know the druid doesn't have the bash though, but it's not enough damage to kill him just yet. There's an NS for only half HP, quite a weak NS, and he's still not able to get the kill. Perhaps a waste for Convoke. Should have waited for a full maim. His hunter's not taking too much damage right now. The team are looking in exceptional standings, and I believe they are ahead at the moment. Half clone onto the feral. His hunter now taking a considerable amount of damage. That is the turtle, but he is going to be able to give him some more HP. Neither of the enemies have a trinket here, and it's up to the druid and the hunter to try and take one of these down. There is a trap onto the druid. It gets broken by the hunter's pets, and this game is just all over the place. Everything just seems to be going all over the place. It's no smooth assault on any of these. There's a bash onto the druid, a full maim onto the rogue. They're going to try and get a little something done. There's not enough damage. There's iron bark onto the druid himself. Clone on the Convoke, and the warrior, the rogue, dies to the hunter. What a fucking shit show of a game. But at least they were able to pull out a win against the druid and the rogue. An excellent game, which was all over the place, which made it so magnificent. Here we are once again, seeing another encounter against a warrior and a DK. They begin on the warrior, giving some nice damage. He pops his defensive and offensives at the same time. So the feral at this point just wants to try and get away. However, AMZ goes down and the warrior goes down too, because the damage from the hunter is just too incredible. And there's the Convoke and the strafe. What a cocky feral, showing off for the boys. The slut. Here we have the final encounter against an elemental shaman and a holy paladin. It looks like perhaps the holy paladin might be the target to force an early bubble. The hunter drops his binding, drops his Kyrian ability. The paladin goes down and gets stunned. The feral opens, Convokes instantly, gets a nice bit of damage onto the shaman. There's already the trinket forced. The paladin has also bubbled, and it looks like the enemy team are on the back foot in this encounter. There is a bop onto the shaman and a kick onto the holy light for the paladin. Paladin is incredibly low, and then a bash onto the paladin to finish him off. What a very easy matchup for this team, and a very quick victory in this final encounter. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video, really appreciate it. If you liked it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button for me, subscribe if you want to see more from me, and remember to turn on the bell notifications, and if you want to, leave a comment, that would also be awesome. See you in the next one hopefully, take care, and bye for now.